How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Wednesday, November 8th, 2017. Beautiful morning up here in Gilpin County. So we got another blanket of snow overnight, maybe 3 more inches. And just a beautiful morning, man. Beautiful blue skies. Not a chemtrail in the sky. Yeah. Today should be the very last day of my long extended vacation. Like, I haven't really worked much in the last 8 months. Oh man, my bank account shows it, man. I'm really really need more debt paper, man. It's a goddamn shame that that's the way we gotta live in this fucking world, that we have to constantly go out and struggle to fucking pay those fucking bills that never stop coming in, man. It just never ends, and it just keeps getting more and more and more. The bills always are going up. I can never get more money, man. I can never ask for more money from people. The wages are pretty much set, and they haven't gone up since the fucking 1980s, man. I swear to God. People, my uncles and shit, were making more money than back in the 80s than I'm making today, and that's no joke. They could support a family on their own, you know. They could buy a house, a brand new car, a boat, all on their fucking union wages from doing construction and being in the union, man. But today, man, the union, you can't even, you know, the union's wages are even locked to shit. They haven't gotten a raise in years and years. So when you know all the shit that I know, and you have these beliefs that powerful people in the world are trying to kill us off, man. They're trying to destroy us, you know. In the slow kill operation, as I mentioned recently, you know, where they're killing, they're waging war on us in all these, you know, silent ways. They say silent weapons for a quiet war. Well, that's what's going on, man. They're hitting us with everything from fucking, you know, financial warfare. You know, they're making it harder and harder for us to fucking survive, you know, just because the cost of living keeps skyrocketing and our wages are all stagnated, and that just puts a lot of pressure on people. And then the war, you know, with the GMO foods, they're poisoning us. They're fucking poisoning our skies with chemtrails, and they're poisoning our fucking electromagnetic frequencies with other 5G fucking technology and fucking wireless and EMF everywhere, man. It's even up here in the mountains, you can't escape it, man. The wireless electromagnetic war is a lot worse than anybody would ever fucking believe. It's really, really bad. And this 5G is such a high frequency that it destroys DNA. Not to mention the war on fucking, you know, the war on your mind. That's another way they're getting at us with all their media and their bullshit fucking music industry and fucking movies and television. It's just, it's a fucking, all these things I've been talking about recently. Yeah, if you were to ask me 20 years ago, man, what I thought the world would be like in 2017, man, I would have never guessed what's going on today, man, with controlling the weather, creating fucking firestorms with fucking frequency. Who knows? Some people think they're doing it with 5G frequency. You can microwave a house and just start every metal thing in there on fire. That's why only the houses burn up and not the trees around them, because it has to be metal in it. It's like when you put metal into a microwave, it starts throwing off sparks and shit because it's stripping electrons out of it. And that's why in those California fires, you see the homes are fucking burnt to the ground, nothing left but ashes, not even ashes. It's like the buildings on 9/11. And it's been around for a long time, this technology. They always say deny that they even have it. To this day, they still deny that they have this technology that can just destroy a house with like you know, and enough heat to melt metal. It just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, it's just really sad to think about it, you know. This is what they're doing to us. It's just unbelievable. And they're constantly telling us how what a great country we have here, right? What a wonderful, our wonderful freedoms and all that. And at the same time, they got a whole fucking industry of people, you know, several industries of people whose only job it is to find a reason to fucking put us in a cage and keep us there, or find a way to keep us in the system one way or another, you know. But we're still the most wonderful free country in the world. But we got industries of people, police officers, lawyers, judges, you know, they always sit in there and tell us, oh, how much rights we have, but they're so nice to us too until we start to challenge them. Then they get real shitty real quick. Until we start to flex some of those rights that they tell us that we have all the time. They're always telling us about our rights, but as soon as we try to use them, they get real hostile, you know. Like, as soon as you walk into a courtroom, the first thing they do is they try to arraign you, right? They tell you all the stuff that you did wrong, all these charges, and what's going to happen to you. Like, you could get 5 years in prison for this, even though it's a victimless crime, even though there is no, you know, and then you try to challenge their jurisdiction, you know, that you have no right to do this to me. I am not that person you think I am. But what do? They'll fucking throw you in jail for contempt of court. For not answering their question and wasting their time. You know, they're gonna ask you, how do you plea at this arraignment? How do you plea? Well, I'd like to have more information. No, you gotta give me an answer right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna throw you in jail for contempt of court and you can think about it for 30 days. So, yeah, they try to railroad you through the system. Even though that we got all these rights, they still always try to railroad you and gives you to give up your rights right off the bat, man. The first thing they do is get you to give up your rights. Same thing when a cop comes to your fucking car. He acts real nice as long as you give him everything he wants. But as soon as you challenge his fucking authority that he doesn't have over you, he gets real shitty and starts threatening you. And that's the nature of the system that we live in, man. It's all a fucking lie. Your rights are a lie. The Constitution does not apply to you. I guess what I'm really trying to say is that, you know, the courts really are not fair and impartial. The judge is not fair and impartial. He's an agent of corruption out there to get you to give up your rights and railroad your ass into a fucking cage. Yeah, the courts are not there to find justice, to be fair. They're there to fucking punish you and make you believe that you deserve it, to be punished for a victimless crime that really is not a crime, just because some fucking piece of shit that was falsely elected, they all voted and agreed on it so that they could do that to you. It doesn't make it right, you know. According to, you know, common law, real law, which, you know, like the Magna Carta and shit, the only crime is a victim, where you injure somebody or you steal somebody's property. Those are really the only two real crimes. Everything else is a bullshit fucking ploy to fucking punish and steal from people. You know, not only do they get off on stealing your money, but they just fucking like to punish people, man. They are psychopaths. They are archons. They get fucking, you know, punishment and suffering and you know, that sort of thing is like food to them. So the more people they got suffering in prison for victimless crimes, the more fucking heroin they get, which is sweet suffering. It's really sick, but that's what's going on, man. That's what it's all about. It's not that they want your money, they just don't want you to have it, and they want you to suffer. That's how sick it is, man. That's what's really going on. There, I said it. I think I finally got out what I was trying to say. All right then. On that note, talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.